Thanks for tuning in to the Trade Setup with me, Niraj Shah. Let's take stock of the global news flow. It's all about tech, AI, Elon Musk, and more. So tech-powered stocks as Adobe surged in late trading after posting some fairly strong data. US Treasury yields slid again after the PPI fell in the month of May, 4.25 odd, which is great news per se for us investors, but just laying it out. Apple won the race again. It stopped Microsoft in value after the best three-day run since 2020. So now, today, officially the most valuable company in the world is Apple. Tesla investors back Elon Musk's $56 billion pay deal. I mean, that is some pay, right? I mean, but quite crazy. But to be fair, I mean, Musk is doing everything that he can. And look at this statement from Elon Musk. He says robots could make Tesla a $25 trillion company or half the value of S&P 500 in a few years. I mean, well, imagination is anybody's game, but yeah, I mean, it's Elon Musk, so you never know. But if this happens, it'll quite be something really. Just think of this. If this happens, it is nearly 8 times the value of current NVIDIA valuations. Quite something, isn't it? Anyways, let's move on. I mean, did you know, guys, for example, that 7 Chinese companies have a bigger stake in energy of the 21st century than 7 sisters of oil that dominated the 20th century? And, you know, at some point of time on Twitter, I'll give out the names of these 7 companies. I'll lay a bet most of you would not have heard of at least 5 of those 7 companies. So ExxonMobil's and the things are probably the companies that dominated the past era. Anyways, so tech did well, 0.5% higher. Asia is a bit of a mixed bag. The GIFT Nifty probably implies a flattish start, maybe marginally higher, maybe marginally lower. Yeah, just a flattish start really. So what's the trade setup therefore for the day looking like? Let's quickly move on to that. Action remains in bottom-up ideas we saw in defense yesterday, while the Nifty stays a buy on dips, not necessarily buy currently. For the last 5 days, we now have 23,500 as the key hurdle that the Nifty has to eclipse in order to move higher. Let's see if that even does, if that even reaches there. But yeah, I mean, despite a good day yesterday and a bad day for the Bank Nifty, this remains the key hurdle. Defense and certain infra names probably remain the best stocks from a bottom-up perspective, so keep those at the back of your mind. What about specific stocks in the session today? Speaking of infra, Ambuja Cement's top draw really to acquire 100% stake in Penna Cement at an EV of 10,422 crores. Now, what is important, this adds about 10 million tons of grinding capacity for Ambuja, gives it a foothold in the south in a major way, 4 million ton under construction as well. And the valuations at which this deal has been done is great for Ambuja, not so great for some of the southern companies. So maybe, just maybe, you see a bit of a negative move in a Ramco or some others in the session today. So watch out for Ambuja, Ramco, and some of the other players there. Nalco has executed a mining lease deed with Odisha government. This is a large deal because, well, this is, aside of the fact that it's 700 hectares for bauxite mining, it's also what the annual capacity versus the actual reserves are. 3.5 million tons annual capacity, reserves at 11 million tons, 111 million tons, which means it's nearly a 30-year deal. So watch out for this one as well in the session today. Let's move on very quickly to some of the other stocks. Cupid has won an order from Cipla Health to manufacture male condoms under Cupid brand. Under Cipla brand, Cipla has apparently said they'll keep on giving orders. So that's the third stock that you've got to keep in mind. Senco Gold, SAF Partners sold 45 lakh shares, 5.8%. Remember, this is a clean out trade. Don't be surprised if Senco has a bit of an uptick today. So watch out for this one. Watch out for L&T Finance. Larsen & Toubro has bought 1.25 crore shares. Imagine L&T buying into L&T Finance block deal. I thought this was interesting. And 2 other block deals that caught my eye. Anil Kumar Goel, marquee investor, has sold into the strength in Dhampur and Dwarikesh, I believe that's the second one. Yes, so do watch out for these 2 in the session today. Aside of that, Chris Wood has said that GMR Airports Infra, 4% weightage in the portfolio. Maybe that stock reacts positively. And a few entrants by Nuvama as per Amphi categorization in large cap, mid cap. So those are something that you got to watch out for. Potential large cap entrants, Hero, Zydus, BHEL, JSW Energy. And mid cap entrants, it's a very long list. Watch out for these names. Thanks so much for tuning into the Trade Setup. Have a great day ahead.